July 7th, 2022, Hilchot Ma'aser Kisafim, Part 8. So we're talking about Ma'aser, and we're in the midst of talking about the order of distribution. So we continue now. וכן יש להקדים שכניו העניים לעניי עירו, ועניי עירו לעניי עיר אחרת, ויושבי ירושלים קודמין לעניי ארץ ישראל, ועניי ארץ ישראל קודמין לעניי חוץ לארץ. So, just as there exists a scale of priority among poor relatives, so there's order of distribution as well among needy non-relatives. So, for instance, the poor in one own's neighborhood precede the rest of the impoverished in that city. And the needs of those in one city come over the poor people of another city. The poor people of Jerusalem take precedence over the rest of the poor people in the entire land of Israel, and the poor people in the land of Israel take precedence over the poor people in the rest of the world. So there is a hierarchy as to which poor people get first, second, third, etc. איש ואישה שבאו לבקש מזון, מקדימין אישה לאיש, וכן לחסות היא קודמת. ואם באו יתום ויתומה להינשא, מקדימין להשיא היתומה. So if a man or a woman came to ask for food, we give food to the woman first. And for clothing, same thing, she gets first. And if a male orphan and or female orphan came forward looking for help to get married, we help out the female first. לקנות ספרים ולתתם לבני חבורה העוסקים בתורה, או להאכיל בני החבורה מממונו, ולשלם עבור החשמל ושירותים אחרים הדרושים להם ללימוד תורה, רשאי להוסיף ממעות המעשר. So here's an interesting one. To buy books and to give them to a group of people that are studying Torah, to give them food to that group that is studying Torah, to help give them the nourishment and the encouragement, to keep studying. Or you want to pay the electric bill so they have a place, the heating bill, for that place, the upkeep, so these people could sit and study Torah, that you can use Ma'aser money for. לקנות ספרים ללמוד בהם הוא בעצמו ולהשאילם לאחרים, אם אין יכולת בידו ולא היה קונה אלמלא כסף המעשר, רשאי להוסיף ממעות מעשר ולבד שישאילם לאחרים, וגם יכתוב עליהם שהם מעשר, בכדי שלאחר פטירתו לא יחזיקום יורשיו לעצמם. So let's say you want to buy books to study from. Can you use your ma'aser money to buy books for yourself to study? Well, you cannot. But now let's say you want to lend them to others to read. So that changes things. So if you don't have the means otherwise, okay, you know how much money you have, and you know how much money is in your ma'aser fund, and you don't have the money to buy the books for yourself, but your ma'aser fund has this extra money. I could buy the money from over there. I could use that money, for books. It's a possibility. So only if you're going to lend these books out to others, but not only that you lend them out to others, okay, which you must do, you must write in the book, I so-and-so bought these books with ma'aser money for anybody who wants to study from them. They do not, and this needs to be written in, therefore after the person's passing, his beneficiaries, his children, his grandchildren, don't think that they belong to him and they keep them. Rather, they know that they have to give them out to a Beit Midrash or Talmidei Hachamim or any sort of learning center where people will use those books and they cannot keep them for themselves because it was purchased with money that did not belong to him, but rather belonged to Maaser, which had to be given to others. Have a wonderful day.